Welcome to Ruby's Roundup. Week 4 of college football and week 3 in the National Football League. See the cap? Gotta give them a plug. They might pull the plug on me. Last week we had a good week. I mean, come on, folks. 9-3. Went overboard. Won a small parlay. Again, I can't get the teams matched up one team for 3 or 4 team parlay. One team's cost me, but I want a small one. So if you're following along, you have money to bet single, straight up against the spread, or straight up. You're making money, and that reminds me. 50 people supposedly looked at one of the second episode. That was a winning week. What are you waiting for? Where'd you go? I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea, but 20, at least half of you. So let's get back. Come on back. You want to make some dough? This is the place you're gonna go. All right. I mean, proof was in the pudding, and I gave you the Cubs, MLB. They came through. White Sox won. Yankees won. So the Astros lost. My cat's going crazy again. This week 4 NCAA, we got 12 picks again. We're going absolutely bonkers. We're gonna go with Missouri money line, BYU minus 6.5, Cal minus 13.5, Boise State minus 11.5. That's one parlay for me. You can do whatever you want. Split them up, 2-teamers, straight. One bet. FIU again minus 4.5. Arkansas State minus 4.5. Louisiana Tech minus 3.5, and UNLV minus 2.5. That's another 4-teamer. Again, you can do with it what you will. Follow, fade, or ignore. Split them up, whatever. SMU. This is a underdog parlay, folks. SMU plus 7, Maryland plus 9.5, Troy plus 6.5, and Florida plus 9.5. I'll be honest with you. I think Troy and Maryland can win outright. So that might be a little sprinkle on the money line. There's 12 bets. Let's see how we do. Do with them what you will. Ruby's here to help you win. Let's make some dough. Cash those tickets, NFL, I really, really like the Falcons and the Chiefs in a 2-team parlay. Falcons minus 5.5, Chiefs money line. Chiefs 6.5 is a little too much for my blood, but that's the spread. If you want to do this both against the spread, do it. If you don't, do it how I'm doing it, $20. See how we do. Again, I got a surprise for you. I really, really believe. I believe Houston's going to beat the Jaguars. So that's another one you can throw in there. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say if Jaden Daniels doesn't play for the Washington Commanders against the Raiders, the Las Vegas Raiders, I believe the Raiders are going to win the game somehow. Fantasy-wise, I would say Brock Bowers has got to do something this week. Tight end. Dalton Kincaid winning last night, but again, that's over. I have him on one of my fantasy teams, so I would have mentioned him, but it was Thursday night. I got a strange feeling Zach Ertz is going to find the end zone. So, there's another one. Quarterbacks again. Glassjaw Joe Burrow killed me. We're gonna wing it in the one league. I would be willing to roll the dice with Jake Browning this weekend, the replacement from Burrow, if you're really desperate. I would also roll out Daniel Jones, believe it or not. And I believe I would more than likely, I think Patrick Mahomes is going to have a decent game. I think he might even run one in again. So those are three quarterbacks. Receivers are plenty. Look for throw a little, anytime touchdown. Calvin Ridley, he's due. Maybe Terry McLaurin. Let's see how we do. Give you one more. Let's go with Ricky Parasol from the 49ers. Mac Jones, Brock Purdy don't matter. I think it's time for him to find the end zone. So, there you have it. That's the roundup. Let's see how we do. No baseball, didn't get a chance to look, but there's a heated matchup between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. Going down to the wire for that title. Seattle came all the way back and tied for the lead in the AL West. And the Guardians are making some noise, so Detroit better pick it up. And then the East, the Blue Jays, they probably have enough to win, but the Yankees are kind of hot right now. Boston's falling a little bit behind, so who knows? LA, I don't know, man. Kershaw is going to retire. We're going to miss him. They won again, so maybe they can hold on. Maybe they can get hot, get that rotation with Yamamoto, Snell, and somebody else, and maybe they'll do something. Well, we can always hope, us Dodger fans. But that's it for now. Let's round it up. Let's rope them in. Good luck with all your bets. Comment, like, subscribe, whatever. Tell your friends. If you don't like it, tell two. Let's see how we do. Let's make some money. Best of luck. Peace.